Hello, sweet friend, and welcome back to my channel. If thrifting is your vibe, let's be friends and hang out together for the next 10 minutes. I absolutely love thrifting, upcycling, give things a second chance, and I consider myself nowadays a permaculturist. I'm very grateful you are here, and without further ado, let's get started. An amazing item that I scored for 25 cents is this milk looking jug. Obviously I'm not going to use it for anything in particular, but possibly here on my shelves, or I'm so sorry about the noise, the dogs are playing in the back, or outside. I'm thinking if I can put a plant in here, a flower, something that falls, it'll look amazing. I just don't want it to rust, but it's beautiful. These wine coolers I absolutely adore, not only because they're an excellent source to keep any, usually 1 liter drink cold, but it also is a great, I have one there, it's a great pot holder. And as well as if you love gardening and you are familiar with the Oya pots, I am thinking that this one, I am going to dig a hole in the ground, find a cover, and fill it up with water as a reservoir, especially in the summer. So can't go wrong for $2.49. Every time I see one of these, I always pick them up. And again, I don't use it so much for my drinks. I use it more for my pots. So think about that idea next time you see one of these, and I'll show you how I am going to use it later on in the garden. Another gorgeous, gorgeous jug. And I know I don't need no more jugs that I score, and I can't really see the brand, but if you recognize it, let me know. I'm not sure if this is considered antique. Has the design only on that side. But I love blue. I love blue and I love green. Those are my colors, and I'm going for like an antique. And I hope maybe I replaced it over there. I was looking for something symmetrical, so you could see the basket. It's also recycled. Maybe I put it over there in that corner. I'm not sure. I love the way this looks. I'm not really trying to clutter this. I'm still building my kitchen, so for now, it's just gonna sit here until I find it a home. And that's what happens when I go shopping. It usually sits here until I decide where I want to put things. Item that I found that you're wondering, how is this relevant? Well, if you have a floor vacuum, whatever brand it is, some furniture, if they don't have the height enough for it, it won't clean. And I usually turn on my bedroom vacuum once a day, and it always gets stuck in the same spot. And also, if you are a teacher and you have students who are kinesthetic learners, perhaps you want to use this to raise your tables so they can stand instead of being sitting down. And so this 4 set cost $3.99, and I'm going to use it upstairs in my room. Amazing find was this bread box for $5.99. And as you know, I have been so in love with making sourdough breads and its varieties. And I needed something to store our bread, and this was perfect. I love it. I'm gonna clean it really good. And you always wanna do that when you find things at the thrift store, even if it is brand new. You know how many people touch the stuff in the store? So anything that comes into your house, you should always clean it. And I will be cleaning this, putting it in the kitchen. But it's beautiful. Another wonderful find was this copper glass, and it says here they're from a collection from India, and they were $3.49. It keeps your wine super chill, or your drink, your cold coffee. But you know what I was just thinking? I was looking at the bread bags. It was made in Thailand. Then I picked up this. It says a collection from India. And I always like to put in perspective how much stuff we consume here in the state and dispose. And thrift stores give items like this a second life, and the profits usually benefit an organization, a non-profit organization like leukemia or any other programs out there. They send, I know the Goodwill help nurses go back to school and students go back to college and try to find a vocational degree in something. And I really like shopping secondhand. Comment down below if we are like-minded people, or what are your thoughts. But I really enjoy giving things another opportunity. And on that note, I also picked up this tray. It's deep for $2.49, so I'm gonna clean it really good. And the other thing, of course, that I picked was a couple more terracotta pots. And the reason I picked this one again is so I can create the Oya system in my garden, or even decorate it here on this shelf. Now was this huge trend during Easter of people creating this. I think you create it with lime. I don't know. There's a technique that you create this. Let me know down below if you know what's the technique. And people decorated their entire centerpiece, and you could Pinterest it. I'll try to find you a picture. But I like it for decorations, but also, you know, I'm a plant lover, so that's how I'm gonna be using it, or as Oya pots in the garden. Yeah, we have to be mindful when we buy things. When I saw this, and I want to say something in case my cousin is watching, immediately my cousin who visited the US, I thought of her, and I'm gonna enjoy them, and when she comes, I'm gonna give her this so she could yet again continue to use this in another corner of the world. Another wonderful find is this teapot from England that I fell in love with, especially because I collect the Christmas teapots and they're expensive. But this is the situation that it was dirty, so I put it in Clorox. Oh, I still see something in there. I'm gonna take care of that. I put it in water with Clorox chlorine, and then I took it out and I cleaned it real good, and by accident slipped my hands because I was also using soapy water and it chipped. But you know that, and I know that I'm still gonna use it because it looks beautiful for a coffee afternoon. I believe it's a collectible item or not. You let me know if it is. It's gorgeous though. Let me know in the comments down below if you're a tea person or coffee person. Here we have another great find. This tray, hello. This tray, Matthew picked it up. And the reason we picked up a tray, and this is beautiful, it's gorgeous actually, look at the details. But it's not about how pretty it is my best friend who has also a backyard homesteading. She told me that I need to train the hens, that every time I put food in a tray, they know it's time to eat and that this is their treats. So this is the tray that I'll be training the hens so they understand that this is their treat. So I don't think the girls like the tray. Maybe that's not what my friend meant. Maybe she just meant for me to put the food there and train them that when they see me with this tray, that's their treat. So they're not pecking on it. They're fancy. They want to eat it from the floor. So what I'm going to do, just gonna dump it on the floor for them. First thing that I purchased in this thrifting haul, now that I have chicks, I saw this to hold my eggs and fell in love for various reasons. Not only to hold my eggs from my hens, but also because we love devil's eggs here around the holidays. My best friend absolutely loves them, and it's always nice to serve them in a nice bowl, and I think this is that bowl. Right? Especially like for the 4th of July and Memorial Day weekend treats. I think this looks beautiful. Friend, thank you so much for being here. I hope you hit the subscribe button and you come back so we could continue thrifting and doing life together. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye.